What's up?
Hey everybody. Welcome to What's Hot Friday edition. Let's get everybody situated and piled on in before we get started. Let me get situated. How's everybody's Friday going? Everybody piling on in?
What's up? We in here now. It's Friday, TGI Friday. I feel like somebody about to freestyle.
Hey. Welcome in. You're going to have to entertain for a second while I get situated here.
All right, two dudes walking down the street.
No, not that though.
Wait, how'd it go?
Not that though.
Two dudes walking down the street. Nah. Okay, I got it. Two dudes walking down the street dressed up like nuns.
No. Happy Friday, everybody.
What's
welcome,
up, everybody?
Potatoes. Welcome. Happy Friday, everybody.
You're too loud.
All right. Let me go ahead and put this on mute.
Y'all like the hat? We had to
Welcome
go with
to
a
the
hat.
show.
Had a little follicle mishap.
Not a follicle mishap.
Went too high on one of the sides. I can't tell what side. Rob didn't come see me this week because of scheduling conflicts.
Yeah.
So I tried to do it before we got on air by myself, and I took the taper fade up a little too bit, a little bit too high. So.
Hi, Couch Potatoes. Welcome. I'm seeing everybody starting to make their way in. I'm so excited to see everybody. It's Friday. We made it. Before we get started, let's do a sound check. Can everybody hear us very well and see us very well?
She said, AKA me. I'm the barber that messed it up. Yes. But don't worry. I got an appointment with Rob.
I feel naked. I didn't get to put any of my jewelry on.
Oh, you let me know something.
Right? I'm trying to say something, y'all.
Money.
Cameron's back out in these streets, y'all. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Cam will be on the bottom stoop step. Too scared to jump back in the street.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. All jokes aside, let's get into this week's episode. Welcome back to another episode of Couples Couch. This episode features our new segment called What's Hot? This is
Pat.
And I am Cam. Let's get into it. But before we do, let's do a little bit of housekeeping real quick. If you are new to our channel, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. You know what I'm about to say. We do not get into the nitty-gritty details of everything that happened in the What's Hot topic unless we see fit. Be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button if you haven't already, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss a beat once we upload new videos. Also follow us on Instagram. It's a fly in here.
Thank you, Shannon.
Shannon will drop the links to our Instagram and our store shortly here. Shop our merch. And of course, we have the wonderful, amazing, and beautiful and talented Shannon here as our moderator for today's episode of What's Hot. Thank you, Shannon. Kitty said that Fly is a co-host now. It's one of his brothers or cousins or something.
It's gone now.
I mean, I saw a meme on Facebook that said these 2023 Flies must have the keys to the front door because they just walking in.
It's not even that. It's they just wait out there. They be like, hold on. I hit a lock. Everybody get ready. As soon as you open, it's like, vroom. They trying to get out the heat,
and
man.
the front door is like right there. So as soon as you open that door, they congregate right here. And then we turn on all these lights for our show. And of course, they're like, we're in heaven. They got every spotlight they could think of in this place. We're definitely going to congregate. So it's
and
not
then some of them
Fly.
come through the back door because Dallas is old and it takes him a minute to get in through the door. So you got to hold it open long.
I can't wait for the fall season once these flies go away because they
that
are
ain't what
waiting
you
at
want
the
to say.
door.
That ain't what you want to say.
Anyways, let's get into this week's What's Hot topic. Lots to unpack, so let's get into it. All right. First and foremost, let me set y'all up with the visual aid. Sinead O'Connor.
That's who we gonna lead with?
I know, but it's most important, right? It's a life here. Sinead O'Connor.
Yes, life is very important, but
dies at 56 years old. She was very
controversial.
Young is what I was going to say. 56 years old is very young, to pass away. I'm not sure what she passed away from. By chance, do you know? Okay, I'm not sure.
I know she lived a hard life.
Did she really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I have no idea. The singer and activist broke many records during her career. She was the first woman to ever win MTV's Video of the Year award. My question for y'all in the chat, to my Sinead O'Connor fans out there, name your favorite Sinead O'Connor song, if you have one. R.I.P. to Sinead O'Connor. Do you guys have one?
Was she known for her music or more for being like the first bald white chick? I mean, for real. That's what I knew her for.
I'm not gonna lie. That's
one
what
song, nothing compares to you. I know that song.
Shannon just says that too. Nothing compares to you.
But I knew her way more for.
She said it's the remake of Prince's
white
song.
Chick.
She said it's the remake of Prince song.
I knew there was missing some
Miss Kaiser just said I heard her and Prince didn't get along. Who did?
She
Prince
didn't get along with nobody. I don't even think she got along with her family.
He was shady though. Prince.
Don't you dare.
He was a shady.
Don't you dare. Way. Just because you didn't understand him.
He was a shady little beast.
Time
he
out.
Was.
Be with it. All right. You talk all that mess now. If
great.
Prince was right here, it'd take one and you'd be don't play with Prince.
I'm just saying.
Don't play with Prince.
I'm just saying.
Y'all better tell her not to play with Prince. Not my Prince.
He was very
not
shady.
my Prince.
I can't. All right. It looks like only one person knew something about Sinead O'Connor because Shannon was the only one who dropped Nothing Compares to You. And I think everybody may agree with Patrick that she was the first bald white chick.
Everyone knew, like, before Britney Spears shaved her head, it was Sinead O'Connor. And then when Britney Spears shaved her head, everyone was like, she pulling the Sinead O'Connor.
Okay, that's true. She was a reference. And Kitty did drop it too, that Nothing Compares to You. She remembers that song and plays it all the time. Naughty Knitter says, hey, heartbreaks for her. I knew she wouldn't survive her son's suicide last year. She fought a long mental health battle and lost. Very sad. I don't even want to begin to imagine how she felt for
after losing a child. Oh, no, I'm done.
Yeah, that's too sad. All right, you guys, let's move on into the next hot topic. You ready?
Yep.
Or what's hot topic, I should say. Next, Beyonce's mama, Tina Knowles, and actor Richard Lawson are now getting a divorce. So Beyonce's mom, Tina Knowles, is pulling the plug on her second marriage, filing for a divorce from actor Richard Lawson after 8 years of marriage. Tina's reason for the split is irreconcilable differences. Question for y'all in the chat.
Do we care?
No. Did you see this coming?
Because we don't.
Did you see this coming? Did you see this divorce coming?
Can I ask, why do we care about our favorite singer's mom's divorce? That's what she is. Without Beyonce, there is no mama. I don't even know what her name is.
Miss Kaiser said he was a horn dog. Not my words. That's Miss Kaiser's word. I don't know what he was out here doing in these streets.
So it was an unique situation. He was a horn dog running the streets after he married her because she had money.
But he was an actor of his own, so, you know.
Boy was in Subway commercials.
Ari, this is not Beyonce's dad. This is Tina Knowles.
Yeah, she already left Beyonce's dad. She left him long time ago.
Yeah.
When she started getting checks with her own name on it.
You know what? Kitty says he was in Poltergeist. I feel like he was in some other movies too, though. Like, what other movies was he in? I've seen him in movies, but I just can't recall.
Subway commercials.
No, it was. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Shannon says she clearly has a type. And yes, Ari, this was her stepdad. If Beyonce calls him that.
No.
No,
I promise you, ain't nobody referring to. Listen, if my mom got married, I'm an adult.
Okay.
Unless,
and so is Beyonce.
Unless I grew up at your house,
Y'all
you're
are
not
the
my
same
step parent. You're my mom's husband. And my parents are happily married.
Yes.
But if they were like, no, I'm not calling this man stepdad. Stepdad to who? That's just Mark.
That's not your stepdad?
Yeah, this is Mark. I ain't never lived with this man.
Shannon says he was in How Stella Got Her Groove Back. So did Shar say that he was in How Stella Got Her Groove Back. I don't even remember him even in there. Dina the Explorer says he was in Dynasty. I definitely don't remember that.
Like the soap opera?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Do they still play soap operas?
Tiffany says, I thought he was on the soap. See?
Okay.
Yeah, they definitely play it. We don't watch. I don't know.
I don't know. I grew up on soap. I didn't watch them, but like my dad would record soap operas every
and your
day.
mom watches it. I think she was watching Days of Our Lives.
I think she'll watch it if it's on. But my dad, like, he was in the military. He would go to work in the morning, make sure the tape is in, make sure it's set.
The tape is in.
Yeah, and then it would record, like, don't touch the VCR until after Dad is taking his tape out for the show.
Okay, it was that serious.
It was that serious. And then he'd watch his show, he'd rewind it, and set it up for the next day. Yeah, no,
that was the manual DVR back then.
You had to pop them tabs out. I don't know.
Okay. All right, let's move on into the next What's Hot topic. You ready?
What's hot?
Todd Chrisley. Anyone ever watch Chrisley Knows Best? Show was actually really good though.
I can't.
I like Chrisley.
It's like a car crash. I can't help but watch it.
Yes, I actually liked that show, and I liked watching him and his family. So Todd Chrisley believes they are treating him like in prison. Todd Chrisley believes that he is being treated differently from the other inmates in federal prison, and he thinks his fame has everything to do with it. Todd claims that someone took his phone while he was sleeping.
You ain't supposed to have a phone.
He also claims he hasn't been receiving any mail and thinks it's getting destroyed, but has no clue as to what the motive would be for that.
Nah, bro, it's called prison. That's what happens. All the people telling you they gonna be down for you and we gonna ride for you. I'm gonna be here for you when you come out and all of a sudden I'm gonna write you. The first month or two, not from experience, but the first month or two, everybody was to how, and then it ain't nobody hiding your mail. Just ain't no mail coming in. And they treating you like that because you done let somebody take your cookies.
Stop. Todd also claims the living conditions are terrible, saying the place is plagued by bad plumbing, possible mold, and no AC to combat the heat in Florida. Todd also claims his wife Julia is struggling with similar bad conditions where she is doing time.
What did y'all think I was going to do?
Todd has a 12-year sentence and Julie has a 7-year sentence for bank fraud and tax evasion.
Yes.
And good question. Let's go back on that. You had to expect, that's why they call it prison, and that's why nobody wants to go there.
Yeah, it's a deterrent for your actions when you were out. That's what it's not supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
Sorry, Todd.
My question for y'all in the chat is, do you think Todd's claims are true?
Yes, and I think they matter about as much as any other inmate that makes them. I don't care. You in prison.
Yeah,
that's prison, not jail. This ain't a DUI. You are in prison.
Not in nobody's holding cell. This is the for real deal federal prison, and I'm not surprised at his claims. I'm not. Like, that's almost to be expected in a sense. Yeah, Betty said, yeah, that's prison. Tiffany says, should have paid your taxes. Shannon says he is not staying in the Waldorf in New York.
I don't know what this. That's.
Yeah, that's the sad part about it. Like, this is why nobody want to go there. This is why
economic privilege. We'll call it economic privilege. Like, where did you think when you was going through court and you were sitting in the courtroom, the whole trial, what do you think you were fighting against?
No AC, bad plumbing,
the Holiday Inn,
possible mold.
Yeah, like,
this is what you was fighting against going into. Yeah. This is.
And you had good lawyers. Imagine doing it with a public defender. You really would have seen the American justice system in its full
capacity.
There you go. So be glad and shut up.
Sending prayers for Todd and Julia during their struggle. It's rough out there. I would only assume. Why are you making this face? But you should have paid your taxes and not had.
I got better places to send my prayers.
Oh, Lord. All right. Let's move on into the next What's Hot topic.
He's in prison, man.
I know. I get it.
Quit sniveling, you silly.
All
right,
next
hot
topic. Amazon launches cashless pay by palm.
I done told y'all.
Transactions at Whole Foods
they
and
taking our
Amazon
money away.
Fresh locations nationwide. So Amazon's palm payment is highly secure, unique by using palm signatures generated from analyzing the palm vein structure. According to the company, the palm is the safest biometric for identification as it does not directly reveal a person's identity.
The hell you say? If it's reading your palm, it got your identity.
My question for y'all in the chat is, are y'all down for this pay by palm?
No.
People like Patrick who's always forgetting his wallet, you might want to sign up
I
for
don't
this.
care.
You might want to be in there doing all of this.
No, I'll keep forgetting. I don't want them to have... They already got enough. Now you want my palm picture?
Betty said that's the devil. Kitty says, I don't want to put my hand on anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Nah.
Pay by palm. Look how they got it here. So you just scan your hand over that.
They done told you to cover up your face and now they want to see your palm. Just another way to take your money.
Ari says, but unless their palm is directly associated with their bank account, how are they paying? Very good question, because I was thinking the same thing. Like, where is the money?
With your life, they done took the currency out of it. You just go pay. That's what you're paying for anyway.
Cher says no. Heaven's Queen says 666.
Yeah.
Hey Girl says nata bombo.
Yeah. Next thing you know, people gonna end up with missing hands. Just look, come on, man. I got this lady hand. We about to go run it up.
Not run it up. I want to know what Ari wants
sir,
to know. Where does the money come from?
Sir, can you scan your palm? Hold on. You got counterfeit palms.
Was that supposed to be somebody else's
It's a palm? You know, like you got the fake, like how they mirror your credit card?
Yes.
They done mirrored your palms. So you got a fake hand like you got it at Halloween.
You know what?
And hold up. What's that new movie where they like shake the hand?
I have no idea.
You shake the hand and it's like a scary movie and the black girl shakes.
I have not seen.
You gotta watch
trailer.
more regular TV. You be on Hulu too much.
I do be on Hulu a lot.
Somebody help me out. Y'all know that new scary movie where the black girl, they say don't hold the hand for more than 90 seconds.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
That's the palm they gonna use.
All right. Well, I just want to understand how they get the money though too. So we'll have to do a little more research.
Talk to me. Thank you.
On the research. Research how that works. Like they scan your palm, but is it linked to your Bank of America account?
No, it's like a fingerprint. They're just scanning your palm. Your palm don't look like my palm.
Right. So then what do they take the money from? What account?
Whatever. It's the same way you got your Apple Pay. You associate a bank account to it.
Oh, so you would just have to set that up through a bank account.
Right.
And then
You take your palm in to get it certified.
They said the name of the movie is Talk to Me. Is that what you were talking about? Okay. I haven't seen the trailer for it. Shannon said that movie is too scary.
Come on. If we get 100 likes, Kamara has to go watch the movie with me.
Oh, is it at the movie theater too?
Yes.
Oh, God. So it's really going to be frightening.
Yes.
I don't know about that.
That's the only way I can get Kamara to be close to me at night is to scare her brains out because then she'd be like, sleep close to me.
Shut up. Okay. Let's move on into the next What's Hot topic.
All right, let's go.
Ready? Next, Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx speaks out for the first time publicly since his hospitalization. We love to see it. I love Jamie Foxx personally. Like, I'm a huge fan. Jamie shares that he didn't want all of us to see him during the time he was sick, so that's why we hadn't heard from him, and he didn't want to be remembered in that way. He jokes during this video that he posts on Instagram that he wasn't cloned, but he proceeds to do like this, like he was about to show his cloned self. He really is not cloned, and we wish him a speedy recovery. For everybody out there that are Jamie Foxx fans, I'm a huge fan. What is your favorite Jamie Foxx song, movie, or even scene in one of his shows? Like, he's worldwide, right?
Yeah.
Drop it in the chat for us. What's your favorite Jamie Foxx movie, song, or scene?
Wanda.
That's your favorite?
Favorite. In Living Color, Wanda.
All right, In Living Color. I'll drop it in the chat for you. In Living Color. Uh-oh. My bad. I forgot I was on this screen. Ah! Wrong way. Wrong direction. Let me come back here. In Living Color. Wanda. That was way back in the day.
I'm ready to go.
Ray, that's my favorite. Ray? Oh, blame it on the alcohol. Infatuation, his first single. I like that.
His stand-up is hilarious.
I need to watch him in They Clone Tyrone. I need to see how that is.
Yeah.
We have not watched
We're gonna
it yet.
review.
We may be reviewing that.
We are gonna review it.
More than likely. But
Kamara's
we'll
gonna flat iron my hair. I'm dressing up. We're doing characters. Yes, I'm flat ironing my hair just like the 70s.
Tony says anything on In Living Color or him in the Jamie Foxx show. Jamie Foxx show was good too.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it was good.
I don't remember the name of the stand-up, but there's a stand-up where he's explaining the LL Cool J fight he had on Any Given Sunday. And hilarious.
Is it?
I said my part. I
just like even little
Now you say your part.
Where you see him at award shows and he does like these serenades where he creates these songs.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, he's so talented.
He does it at the end of all of his stand-ups,
too. Does he? Oh, I just love it.
And the Jamie Foxx show.
Yeah, back in the day. Yeah,
who else? Where else could you wear black? Who else taught you to wear black jeans? Remember the tight body shirt everybody wore? The black with white shoes. Come on now.
It was Jamie.
Right there on the intro.
I mean, I love it. Yeah, Jamie Foxx can do no wrong for me.
Yeah,
I'm just so
love everything,
entertained by him.
The one he did with what's his name? Mission Impossible dude.
Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise. That movie was so wild, but it was so dope.
What movie
Where
was
he's
that?
a taxi driver and Tom Cruise is driving around assassinating people all the time.
I don't think I've seen that.
And he gets caught up
If you know the name of the movie, drop it in the chat. I don't know what that one is. I don't know what that one's called, but I'm sure it's good.
It's so they'll be able to tell you.
He can do no wrong for me.
That movie was so wild. Yeah. And then there's another one. Is it Bad Bosses 2 where he's like a goon that's helping them kill, but he was good in that little part. Yo, he's good in everything.
Ray is my favorite. That's for dog on sure. Ray, I mean, he played the heck out of
Ali, when he played with Will Smith and he was the train, that was a good. Everything he does, his part is always outstanding.
Yeah, he's just good. He's good. So, speedy recovery for him.
Wishing luck and sending prayers.
Sending all the prayers.
My phone is dead.
Quana Aisha says that you're probably thinking of Bait. Is that the movie?
It was a Bait. Anywhere where he's like, this is how you kill someone, but it's like a comedy. But he was hilarious.
Yeah. Tony says, did you see when he did the thing with his eyes in the video? When he talked about him feeling better. Yeah, because he was talking in it. I forget what he said I forget exactly what he said, but he crossed his eyes in there to try to make a joke like he can't see. You know, I mean, he's just always so funny. I love him. All right. Let's get into the next What's Hot topic.
Yeah, he played where he played the violin. He was a homeless person that was like a
Like a genius or something?
Music savant.
Really?
Yeah, that was a good with Robert Downey Jr. That was a really good movie. God,
Hey, I'm telling
Robert
you, man.
Downey Jr. is another one, man.
Let's not even get started. He's so good too. I mean,
yeah, let's not get started. You get a little too started.
I love Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man? Is that who we're talking about?
Yes.
Here? Hello? Yes, I love In Love. Yes. Okay. Tony says even Annie was good. Annie was good.
I didn't see
You
it.
didn't watch Annie? It was good. It was very good too. Okay. We digress. Let's get into the next what's hot topic.
That was the first really hot topic.
That was the greatest topic, really. Okay, next, let's go. All right.
This damn idiot.
Travis King. I don't know how many of y'all have been following this story. U.S. soldier sprints into North Korea after facing disciplinary action. So, according to BBC News, the soldier, Travis King, had a history of getting into fights around Seoul, which ultimately...
Seoul's the capital of South Korea.
Thank you for clarifying that. Which ultimately landed him in custody. Upon being released, he was briefly placed under military surveillance and slated to fly back to Fort Bliss, Texas, while authorities transported him to, and forgive me because I don't know these Korean airports and stuff. I think it's pronounced
Incheon.
Incheon International Airport. King blended into a group of 43 tourists visiting a village on the border between North Korea and South Korea. King suddenly began running. Like
I was running.
Towards North Korea. A tourist recalled seeing the entire thing and thought he couldn't be serious, thought he was making a prank or a TikTok or something.
Because no one in their right mind runs into North Korea.
Right. So an investigation is currently ongoing. Officials know that Travis King willfully and without authorization crossed the military demarcation line into North Korea.
The DMZ. And for y'all that don't know, there is still a war technically going on. They have never
you're gonna have to
fire.
on this one.
So there's what they call the DMZ, and it's along the border, and it's the demilitarized zone.
Okay.
Essentially, North Korea's on one side, South Korea's on the other side.
Okay.
And they're watching the border. No one crosses either way.
Okay.
A couple of years ago, there was a soldier from the North Korea that escaped into South Korea, got shot on the way, that was a big thing. But yeah, this dude voluntarily walked into North Korea, and the North Koreans have not said anything about it.
We didn't see nothing. Y'all see somebody come through
The
here?
phone's ringing. Brrr.
We ain't see nothing.
You want us to get that? Nah.
And
And they probably won't until they want to use them as a bargaining chip, and that won't happen. And they're probably getting all the information he has out of them right now.
my question for y'all in the chat is, do you think the U.S. should try to get him back? Question for y'all in the chat.
I mean, we can ask, but we ain't going to give them nothing.
Well, I want to hear from y'all. Tell me, couch potatoes. What do you think? Ari says no. No? It's a no. Anybody else? What do y'all think? Do you think the U.S. should try to get him back, or we don't care? He's still out there.
He thought he was Dennis Rodman.
Cher said he is not Dennis Rodman. Kim don't want him.
Yeah.
Betty said leave him over there. Hey girl, it's Pearl says he can ton over there. I can't with you. Tony says, wait, I need to hear why he did this. I'm so confused. People are fools. We don't know why. Do we know the why?
So what happened was, I think he might have been out in the town, and I believe he was intoxicated, and there was an altercation of some sort, and they said he damaged South Korean police assets.
Oh,
Or probably
no.
kicked a car or something. He was in South Korean jail for 2 months, I think they said.
2 months.
Yeah, and then they released him back to the military, so he went back to the base. The Army, I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming they were sending him back to a base back in America
Fort Bliss, Texas.
to face probably an Article 15 and discharge. And so they escorted him to the airport. Once he got to the airport, he left the airport and went to the DMZ. Got in with a group of tourists because they do tours.
So
that
he
they
blended
did.
in. This is
Blended
what they said.
in.
He blended in.
And then when they got to the border, he just took off.
And ran into North Korea.
Yes.
Willingly is what officials
Laughing.
say. And he was cracking up?
Yeah, he ain't laughing no more. I promise you that. He was such low rank. He doesn't know anything, I doubt. But their tactics or anything like that, they're gonna.
It's scary to do that. Oh my God! Everybody's saying leave him over there. Debbie says he went there willingly.
Yeah, let him
Let
stay.
him stay. So there's that. Well, that's all
I heard
have
they
for
got
that topic.
great resorts.
Who got great resorts?
North Korea.
I don't know. I wouldn't be trying to run over to.
They
nobody's
don't, Kamara.
Okay. I was about to say.
He's probably in a work camp for the rest of his life.
Oh, why would
Which
he
won't
do
be
that?
long.
Why would he do that? Okay. All right. Well, Heaven's Queen says he's probably out of his mind. They're going to fix his business more than he wants them to.
There they go.
Oh, boy. Okay. Let's move into the next What's Hot topic. Shannon, before we go, Shannon says, I know U.S. policy is that we don't leave Americans behind. You were in the military. Did you hear any of that happening?
Yeah, but I don't think this. He's well past the military stage. Like, this is all political, and like that's gonna have to go that way. But he deserted.
That's because he willingly.
Yeah, he deserted.
And without authority. That you see what they said there in that statement, you know? All right. Let's get into the next What's Hot topic. Next what hot topic is... Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have a visual for you guys. So let's just stay here. I thought I had it. All right. A Houston woman is detained in Dubai and charged with the crime of screaming in public. How many of y'all have followed this story? Okay. Hey, Nadia, what's up? Doc's wife.
Hey.
All right. A 29-year-old Houston woman, Tierra Young Allen, has been detained in Dubai for over 2 months after being charged with the crime of screaming in public. So here's the story. According to her mother, things went left for her daughter after she was a passenger in a friend's rental car and they got into an accident. Her mother says her daughter went to the rental company to retrieve her ID, credit card, and other items and was told she can retrieve these items if she pays a certain fee.
Yeah.
Things began to escalate. The young man there, one of the workers probably, screamed at her daughter, and her daughter screamed back, resulting in her daughter being charged. Tierra, who is a social media influencer and a truck driver, I don't know how those two go.
They got truckers got a lot of
influence.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got a lot of shows.
Okay.
Like,
okay.
On YouTube.
Has been told she could be sentenced to jail time since there is surveillance video of her screaming. Now, update from Dubai authorities. They reject any claims that a Houston truck driver was detained for screaming in public. That's their, update from Dubai. My question to you guys in the chat is, do you think this punishment is fair?
I think y'all don't have a say. It's their country and it's their rules.
Go in there and start hollering.
Yo, lock you up, lady. I don't know where you thought you was.
Ari says, I heard this too, and I just shook my head at that.
Listen, all you travelers out there, you have to understand, when you go to somebody else's
country,
it's like going to somebody else's house.
Mm-hmm.
It's their rules, and you need to know all of their rules, because saying I didn't know is not going to get you out of trouble.
No.
Ignorance is not an excuse.
No. And everybody's agreeing with you in the chat. I see that Tiffany says they need to stop going over to other countries and not studying policies. Ari says the law is different over there, and I don't know why, as a woman, she would do that. Betty says that's their laws. Shannon says in Dubai, yes. Everybody's saying it's their laws. Shannon says America don't work everywhere. And Pecan Cream says women have to be careful when outside of the USA because they do have different rules. Like you can't be as free over there acting up. In
some countries you can't drive.
Cher says Carly Russell part 2. I just think, you have to follow the rules when, how do you say? What's that saying? When in Rome, do as the Romans.
Go ahead, act like Mrs. Get Bad if you want.
Yeah, you got to be right. Like, what's the fee? All right, let me pay the fee. And then you grumble to yourself on the way out the door. You don't, start
There's a lot of people over here be in jail.
Yeah.
Yelling was a problem.
Right.
You sum them up.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. Let's get into our last What's Hot topic.
Last one.
All right, let's go.
Carly
Russell.
This dumbass.
Carly Russell admits she made up the kidnapping story. Carly releases a statement regarding the story, but her attorney is the one who reads it, that there was no kidnapping on July 13, 2023. My client did not see a baby on the side of the road. My client did not leave the Hoover area when she was identified as a missing person. My client did not have any help in this incident, but this was a single act done by herself. My client apologizes for her actions to the community, the volunteers who were searching for her, the Hoover Police Department, and any other agencies, friends, and family.
This was Alabama, right?
This was I don't remember where this was. It might be there. But here's the thing. Let me give the update before you give that real quick. Update as of today. Carly Russell was charged with 2 misdemeanors for filing a false police report in connection to a kidnapping hoax. She turns herself in today, you guys. Today. And this is her mugshot. Courtesy of the Shade Room. Check out that smile. I mean,
you can't tell me that ain't the girl from
routine, boo.
Swarm.
What's the skincare routine? Skin looking good though.
Yeah.
Not a wrinkle.
For a booking,
She did good. It is giving Swarm.
She ain't no stripper, but that's what a boyfriend said.
I mean, it is giving Swarm, right?
Yeah, she's Swarm for real. Tonight, she gonna be in somebody's apartment eating ho-hos and wingdings. Aggressively. You eat it now. Boy, you better watch out.
My question to y'all in the chat is, according to reports, Carly may have to pay some of the $100,000 spent to investigate her abduction. Should she have to pay?
She should have to pay all of it. Whatever percentage she got to pay, if they say, all right, she got to pay 20%, then I should only have to pay 20% back to Sally Mae. Whatever she got to pay to the city, I got to pay to Sally Mae.
Oh, Ari says pay it all back. Pecan Cream, her bond is only $200. Is that what you're saying here? Heaven's Queen said, why is she trying to look cute in her mugshot? It was a good photo.
Because she knew it was going to be viral?
Yeah, so she figured, hey, I might as well, flat iron his hair a little bit.
They might have caught me, but they ain't going to catch me looking ugly. I wasn't hiding out in the weeds for nothing.
Shannon said pay it all back. Kevin's Queen said she'll probably start a GoFundMe. I'm not putting $1 towards this.
If she really want to make this a positive, because it's going to be negative eventually. The only positive she could do right now is to take her fame that she got from this heinous crime.
Not heinous though.
And go to the strip club where her boyfriend cheated on her with the stripper and just make more money than the stripper. That's the only get back you're going to get out of this situation. Everything else is a wrap. Them people coming after you.
you're going to have to pay.
Yeah, you
and
better
you're
start.
going to serve some time.
Yeah, you better get used to making
be,
money under the table because they're going to garnish everything you report.
And they're going to make an example out of you to some degree here. Because, like, they can't just have people in the world making false reports.
She need to go with the mental thing. Say you're crazy.
Kwana Aisha says, I didn't know she was charged today. That's good for her.
No, you know what you need to do? You know what? I might be, what's her name? Carly. Mm-hmm. Tell them you took some medication. Use the same thing they always use. I took some medication and I had a glass of wine. And then, you know, it's for anxiety. And then next thing I know, I'm in the bushes for 3 days. That's what they do. And they be getting off with slaps on their hands.
Yeah. Tiffany says she looks like those pictures we took in elementary. I can't lie. This was a good, like, the angle was angling.
Yeah. And she thinks she did good by making her mugshot look good. No, you want to look as bad as you can.
I didn't want to smile. I want to look like I didn't know what I was doing. This looks like...
Yeah, if this was me, I would have looked more like... what's his name? He passed. Hit me. James Brown. I would look like James Brown. Let me get my hair right.
Shannon says she looked crack. Is that what you
want to look? I'm trying to look crazy as I can, man. I'm trying to work on that insanity playing right now.
Patrick going there playing insanity. I can't. But that might work though. You know,
like, I'm not gonna go in there looking composed.
Fuck that. Like, yo, something's wrong with him.
Something's wrong.
Yeah, you sir, remove your hand.
No, sir.
My chest. I can't, because she does look too with it. You look very with it. You look
like you knew what you was doing.
Right. So you look like we're not gonna believe that you just had an off day.
Yeah, because your boyfriend left?
I just can't. Shannon says Shannon has left the chat. I can't. I don't know.
I'm just saying,
that was hilarious. All right.
She need guidance.
She does, because her attorney should have told her, listen, you go up there and you look distraught.
Yeah.
You don't get your hair is perfectly flat iron. The only thing you're missing is your part. I think you forgot to part with a comb. No part there.
Yeah, you just there with fingers.
You left your part at home. But other than that, everything else, you look pretty good. You look really good, Carly. I can't say. I have nothing bad to say here.
Skin is on point.
I mean, what's this? Drop the skincare routine.
Like, and you look dusty. Your hair's crooked.
You don't. Shannon said her picture lacks humility. That's what it is. Like, you went in there looking too, like...
cute.
I did this.
Yeah.
I does this.
This is what I do.
You know what I mean? The only thing you was missing was the glamour shot. All right. Okay. All right. That's all I have for what's hot topics this week, right?
Yep. Y'all got anything for us?
You guys, did I miss anything that happened this week that you would like to talk about real quick before we wrap this up? Let me know in the chat real quick.
Wrap it up.
Let me know, because this week there was a lot more to unpack, but you know we can only do so much. Did y'all talk about the Florida little girl? The Florida little elaborate for me a little bit more. Do you know anything about a Florida little girl? Oh, yes, I saw that. The 11-year-old that pulled the prank saying she was kidnapped. And then police arrested her. They're not playing no games. You see what I'm
What,
saying?
an 11-year-old?
They don't care. They don't
Yo, you
care.
can't even run away from home no more.
They don't care. They're like, listen, we don't have too many Jussies and Carlys. We just arresting people now. Like, we don't have the time for this.
They took me. Well, they didn't take you, but we gonna take your ass now.
I got donuts to eat, and you're interfering
Yeah.
with this. And then she got a felony? I didn't know she got a felony for at 11. Okay, now, I mean, if you want to arrest her to show her, like, okay, who's boss? Like, don't do this.
Yeah, but you let her mama come pick her up. You don't hit her with a felony
And
at
she
11-year-old?
gets 2 misdemeanors. How is that? Which is lower than a felony.
Very good.
Oh, thank you.
My little thug.
I don't have no cases on me, so you know.
Oh, here we go.
Tony said she said the kidnappers had the friend at gunpoint. That's where the felony charge came in from. Oh, they used a weapon in their story.
She should have used the 18-wheeler and Cheez-Its.
And the Cheez-Its, it works every time.
We gotta teach our youth.
Chastity says she said her friend was kidnapped. Oh my God. Yes, this pygmy is in Florida. I can't. Simply Steph says pow pow. Oh, Lord. Oh my God. Florida really don't play. They don't have the time. Speaking as an old Floridian, even though I never was in the streets like that.
They released the 11-year-old to her parents. They took her home, spanked her. Now they're in jail for child abuse.
You know what? I can't. I forget the state that Carly was in. Y'all drop that for me in the chat. I think Patrick said Alabama.
I think it was Alabama, and if it's Hoover, do y'all remember a couple years ago MTV had a show of like a football team that they followed? And it was
okay. Tell me,
that was in Hoover. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Was the 11-year-old black, and was it in Florida? If so, I see why. I don't know the details behind any of that. Chastity
We just
said it
left
was
Florida.
Yeah, I'm from Florida, Central Florida, Orlando. You know, Winter Park, Lake Mary, Sanford. You know, Altamont. Where I was everywhere. Where were y'all at?
Disney. You're a Disney.
Universal.
Yeah. Disney, Universal, Foot Locker,
Millennia Boulevard,
Home Depot. These are all the places Kamara used to be at.
So, I was not in anybody's trouble. That's what it was. Nadia says represent. Hey, South Florida, what's up? And I used to live in West Palm Beach, but that was long ago when I was a kid. Okay.
Oh, yeah, we was down there, too. Time out. What the hell is wrong in Florida? Y'all get on that. What is the Turnpike? 18-wheelers got 4, 5, 6, 7 trailers hooked up to them, going all the way
Patrick
back.
Does not like the
swaying all the way down the
like
road.
That Florida Turnpike.
Oh my God, y'all really live out there. I thought the 75 miles we do here in Texas was something, but y'all literally have 18-wheelers with 2 trailers attached.
You don't like that.
Flying down the road, man.
Like, get me off this turnpike. I'll take the local roads. Okay.
All the way.
Shannon said, what about the sheriff and his men's warehouse suit? Are you talking about Carly's sheriff in her case? I think he was giving, what's the dude? Oh my God, now I can't think of his name. He's an actor. And he played in Double Jeopardy where he was the detective trying to find the lady who said
he was
what was his name?
Marshall too.
What was his name? He was
and where he chased Harrison Ford?
Yeah.
Not Sammy.
What's his name who played in Double Jeopardy? The white detective, the older guy. Oh my God, y'all have to help me. Double Jeopardy, the movie where she thought her husband died, but he faked his death. You guys, his name is
Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones. Tell me he wasn't giving Tommy Lee Jones. Oh, I wish I had the picture. He was clean though. We're talking about when they did the press conference for Carly. The detective looked like Tommy Lee Jones, and he was clean in his suit. He been waiting all his life for that press conference. He was like, Hoover don't get no.
No, he just said, everybody got that dude at work that comes sharp every day.
Chris Humphries.
Yeah. It's my dad. Like, yo, it's family day. This comes still pressed.
Steinmark.
Yeah, come on, man. Okay. No, but everybody got that person in the office that's just clean for no reason all the time.
Cam Humphries.
I seen you in your office. You not clean.
I work from
You been
home.
here with a robe on and curlers in the back of your head now. Yeah, little bitty ones curled up.
I never. He's lying, y'all.
No, I'm
if
not.
anybody from work would listen,
No, I'm not
he's
in a
lying.
nightie and his pajamas.
He's lying.
Bent over this morning, I had to fix himself. Oh, hold on.
He's making stuff up.
No, I'm not.
Don't
You walk
listen to
around
him.
here.
He's making stuff up. Oh my God.
I'm gonna take pictures.
No.
See, you almost slipped up.
That's
No, you're
fine.
not.
No, I was gonna say go ahead because I'm always with it. Always. Anyways.
Y'all should have seen it 45 minutes before we started this.
And I look just like this.
No.
All right, y'all. That's all we have for this week's episode. We thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Oh, yeah.
Chris, stay clean. No, yes, Patrick's dad. I don't know where he's always walking around casket sharp for no reason. But I thank you guys so much for tuning into this week's episode. Be sure while we have you here, hit the like button. It's free and it helps to expand our reach across YouTube. We are literally at 18.9 thousand subscribers here on YouTube. We're about to hit 19,000. This is insane. I mean,
we have officially gone way above and beyond anything I thought this would.
I mean, you and me both.
Like
you and me entirely both. I thank you guys, Couch Potatoes, so much for riding with us through this journey.
Yep.
Be sure to hit the like button and turn on your notification bell if you haven't already. We thank you guys so much for your support. Patrick, do you have anything before we
about to go swimming?
Wrap it up. Here we go. Thank you, Ari. And we will see you guys next week. Be sure I'll post in the community tab. If you have any what's hot topics, drop them so I can be sure to include them in next Friday's episode. So we can talk about what's going on in this world, right?
Yep.
Before we go, one last thing. Writer's strike is still happening. No sight of Married at First Sight.
I didn't know if Kamal was going to do a script today.
I'm on writer's strike.
We got to go off topic and say I ain't writing nothing.
Make sure. So I don't know what's going on Married at First Sight. It's supposed to be a reality show, so why does the writer's strike impact that?
And if you thought this was a reality show.
This is way better. The real life is way better than Married at First Sight. Thank you, Tony. She said this is way better than Married at First Sight. I completely agree. It's a lot more interesting. And what does your head look like?
Setting up my defense.
Why do you look so crazy next to me?
Huh, Your Honor? What's that?
Oh, I thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys next week. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Shannon.